Hello everyone, welcome to my video. So today I will be talking about this guy who tries to scam me, but before I do that, let me give you some backstory. So previous to the scammer, two other scammers impersonating the same person tried to do the exact same scam in the same day, which I'm not sure if I did something that day that possibly triggered some sort of attention towards my profile, but whatever. Anyway, I already knew those two scammers were trying to scam me, so I just messed around with them, but they didn't really use voice chat. This guy does, and I, of course, recorded it. So this person named Burp first commented on one of my in-game screenshots telling me he is interested in trading. Now let me tell you something, no real trader will just randomly comment on your profile out of nowhere looking to trade. That hardly happens. But knowing that, I decided to send this guy a friend request and I waited, and waited, and waited. Just saying, it seemed like this guy lived on a different continent, like the Philippines or something. I say this because he seemed to always be up when I'm asleep at night and offline, I'd assume asleep during the day when I'm awake. So after about 3 days of trying to find a good time to do the trade, it finally happened right after I woke up. So here is the beginning of the scam. P.S. The scam happened about 2 weeks ago of recording this because I was too lazy to actually make and edit the video. Hello? Hello?
You have a mic just thing. Do you hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I will just show you my. So, by the way, thanks for adding me for a good offer, okay?
Okay.
So, this is your backpack, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. So, how about this? How about this killer strike? How about this? I'm interested for this item, okay?
Okay.
So, can you just choose what do you want and just tell me so that I can prepare my offer, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So
So...
maybe, or maybe I will. It's okay with you. I will just choose.
Okay, you can choose for me if you want. I'll just
So
take
how about
any
this Hong Kong?
unusuals.
So how about this Hong Kong?
That one looks pretty good.
What?
That one looks pretty good.
So do you like this Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point in the video, I already was quite sure that this guy was a scammer. And just to prove it to myself, I tried to look up his profile on backpack.tf. If you didn't know, backpack.tf can show people's TF2 backpack on their website. I tried first just searching about the name Burp until I realized that that would be too broad of a search, so then I remembered I can insert his Steam URL into backpack.tf and get his backpack from there. That is what I am doing now. Can you link me your backpack?
Hold on like a second, okay?
Alright.
It's my unusual. What do you want?
What?
Do you want to sell it? Do you want to sell or do you want to play?
A play.
Play.
This guy is a 100% scammer. Now that I have got his backpack on backpack.tf, it shows how he has tried to scam other people based on his reputation and how it literally says in big red text, scammer. Also, this backpack I found is nothing like the one he showed me on the Discord screen share, which also tells me he is impersonating someone. After fully knowing this guy is trying to scam me, I now just mess around with him and go along with what he tells me to do, but in a very dumb and oblivious way. So now he just finished making the trade offer and has sent it, but is quote unquote looking for his phone to confirm the trade, which is of course just an excuse.
Okay, I think I'm done. So I will send you now.
Alright.
Okay, just give me a sec. I will just find my phone. But by the way, before I send this offer on my phone, can I ask?
Yeah?
Do you use Bitskins Market?
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Bitskins Market is connected on Steam. Because I'm used to Bitskins for sell items. Because I just want to make sure first that your items it's 100% marketable. Okay, just
Okay.
so show me your screen so that we can check your
Show me my screen.
on Discord.
Okay. Skins.com. Alright.
Yeah, sign in your Steam. Sign in through Steam. We can check your items there. Okay.
Okay. Alright, I'm in my Steam.
Agree.
Oh.
See the yeah. And just put
Email
your
mo.
email there. Connected onto your Steam. Click cells. Do you see the cells above? Okay. After we done this check your items, I will accept my unusual. Okay. Okay. Click TF2. TF2.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay. Just hold on like a second. So this is your first time to use to. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will guide you how to check your items. It's 100% marketable, okay? So
Okay. So now this guy is basically performing the trades market scam, but not actually doing it. If you don't know, the very common scam he's doing is to have an alternate account with the website's bot as its username along with the profile picture to trick you into scamming with their alternate account instead of the website's bot. They do this by telling you to deposit items into the website, which the website's real bots must send a trade offer for, but quickly send you the trade offer from their accounts instead. So what this guy is doing now is making me really just deposit a piece of refined metal and then having me withdraw the refined metal back to prove that this is completely scam free. He then would have me do that again with all of my really good items until he eventually tricks me into giving my items to him, not the bot. You get it? That might have been slightly complicated. If you still don't understand, I recommend Pyro Joe's How to Avoid Scams guide that will actually cover most, if not all, methods scammers try to scam people. The link to that video will be down in the description. Anyway, let's get back to the video. I'm gonna skip the part where he tries to prove this isn't a scam since it's literally just me depositing and withdrawing a refined metal. If you do want to see it though, the entire unedited video of this scam will also be linked in the description.
check your, so we have a deal, okay?
Okay.
So the bit skins,
Okay.
click cells.
Sales. Items
Yeah.
new. This,
Yeah.
this.
Your case, are you done to put your case?
Yeah. Here it is. New pending trade offers. For this one?
Accept,
Respond.
accept it, respond. And click. Yeah.
Wait, hold on,
Confirm
hold on.
like you did before.
Hold on, I just want to show you something. Just a reminder, if you're wondering why I say let me show you something or he somehow knows exactly what I'm doing on my screen, that's because we're doing screen share on Discord, so he knows exactly what I see, and if I pull up a page or something on my desktop, he'll see it. Right here, this seems to be your backpack as I typed it in, and it also says scammer right there. If you can see that. It also says here, it says warning user reported for fraud. So I just wanted you to tell me, why does it say that on your profile?
I send you my Hong Kong to my own, my Vault account, okay? Do you see, right? I'm waiting to accept to my mobile phone. So after we done this check, you can receive my Hong Kong, okay? So just ignore that, okay?
Ignore your profile that says scammer. It literally says scammer. I can hover over your name and go to plus Steam Rep, and it'll say banned.
But Hong Kong to my Vault account, so you don't need to worry, okay?
This is your alt account. This is your alt account. Is that what you're saying? This is your alt account? This guy's done for. He is speechless. After telling them that I knew he was a scammer, he continued to say to just ignore it and that it was his alt account. Although, even if this was his alt account, it still shows he is or was a scammer and can't be trusted. And why would he comment on my profile with his alt account, not his main account full of the good unusuals? This is of course because he is also impersonating someone. I also tell him that I know how he is scamming me, but he goes on to say that he can't scam me because he is using the Bitskins bot. When I tell him that that is his alt account, he just avoids the statement and just says that it is impossible to scam with the Bitskins bot. After this whole encounter, I find the real burp with all the unusuals and comment on his profile, giving him the Steam URL of this scammer. I then proceeded to block and report him on both Discord and Steam. All in all, it was a fun time for me because I knew that he was a scammer, but for someone else, it can be a big loss. Just remember, scamming is a pretty mean thing to do and no one likes getting scammed. And if you come across someone looking to trade who seems pretty sketchy, don't trade with them. Don't take that risk. It's not worth the chance of losing your items.